Good morning and welcome to another fun episode of Hot Stuff Wednesday. My name is Osasogie IBA and this is the breakfast show on TSLNIGERIA TV. This morning, I'm not alone. I'm joined by my gorgeous ladies, Faith Imai and Favor of Vienloba. I would like to know, if you could have one wish granted, what would you wish for and why? You get to find out more after this quick break. Just stick around. Welcome back. Now to the big reveal. We rise by lifting others is a mantra that has come to stay in the minds of many of us, all thanks to Davido. Now, long story short, we know that Davido challenged some of his friends to a 100 million naira target and actually got double the amount he wanted. And same Davido decided to donate the 200 million he got with an additional 50 million naira to orphanages across the country. Bless his heart. All right, so this has garnered a lot of reactions from social media, and these are what we're going to be exploring on the show today. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Looking really gorgeous this morning.
Thank you, you too.
Faith, I'm loving your top. We rise by lifting others. Okay, so now, first things first. When you heard about the video or the challenge, when you saw that video, we know that a lot of people actually came out to air their views, their opinions, that Davido was maybe broke. That was why he did that, of which he has come out to clear the air, you know. But then again, what was the first impression that came to your mind when you saw that?
For me, when I saw that video, I had to listen very well so I can hear what he's trying to say. And I heard him mention his friends, you know, should lift him up too. So I said, okay, he didn't ask his fans for money, so because I don't have 1 million naira to give to him. So he asked for his friends to give him money, and they actually rose to the occasion. I was like, what is this guy up to? But we already know Davido. I don't know, at some point I was contemplating if he was actually broke or what was up. I didn't really know what, you know, the reasons behind him asking for the money. But deep down, I think I'm like 80% sure. I was like 80% sure that he was going to give back the money to the people.
Wow.
Davido being Davido.
Yes.
Davido being Davido, yeah.
But at any point, did you have that thought that maybe Davido was broke? I'm asking Faith.
30 BG. How will I think our 001 is broke? He cannot be broke now.
Yeah.
I just knew he was catching cruise. I knew he didn't mean it per se. It was a joke. Because the way he made the video, he was like, hey, we've been rising by lifting others. I've been doing it since 100 years ago.
Yes.
If I've ever given you a hit song, if I've ever done a collaboration with you, that was what he meant. If you're my friend, I want to know who my true friends are. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And the next thing, I think Zlatan was the first person to send also. I think it was his alert he posted first.
Yes.
And I knew, this is serious business. And I saw Nengi of Big Brother send as well. I said, okay, he's getting serious.
Yes.
And he took it a step further by asking people to, he started calling out their names, calling out his friends' names, and they were just responding immediately. Some people sent more than 1 million. I think Empty Galaxy sent 3 million.
3 million. I saw one post, somebody said, it's not only second that guy dropped.
So, as well as he has money, but well, it's not just from music. So he sent 3 million. Some other people sent 1, 2, 1.5, and it was becoming pretty interesting. I'm sure he was even enjoying the cruise. So he was not doing it because he was broke.
But did you expect the turnout?
Yeah, but not that much. I felt he would get like 10M if he says, "If you are my friend," talking about his close friends. So me, I'd already calculated Peruzzi will send, Mayor Kun will send. Lati will send.
The 30 BG basically.
The 30 BG guys, them, they will send. So if 10 of them respond, that's like 10 million. That's still a lot of money now. So I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. But I followed up 100 million, 101, 102. I'm like, no, you guys are joking.
Yes.
Yeah, like kidding. And he also mentioned there was a Bitcoin wallet where they were actually sending Bitcoin to. That one, I'm sure he will flex that particular one. That one is not for charity.
Yeah.
So I don't think, it never crossed my mind that he was broke or anything.
Yeah. But did you expect him to donate it back?
Well, at some point, I was like, this is pretty huge. If it was 10M, I'm sure he would flex the money. He was in Dubai now. So he'll just buy some bottles of Azul. And the rest is history.
Yes.
But since the money became a lot, and I'm sure, plus the fact that a lot of people, some scallywags, came out to say that Davido is broke.
Yes.
And look at him begging for money online. Celebrities should not do this thing. I think it was one of two things. God bless his heart, yeah, but I also had to prove a point to the scallywags that, come on, I'm not broke. Added his own 50 million naira. I'm not broke.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
yeah, so
too many negative reactions.
It's crazy. That's the way life is. You do something nice, there are a lot of people that have one or two things to say.
Yes, of course.
Bad things to say about your decision. You do something horrible, there are people who are backing up your horrible decision or your horrible move. So it was expected though.
Yes.
So I don't think he gave the money out of pressure though. It's just him. That's just the
he's
kind
a
of
giver.
person
That's
he is.
how we know Davido to be. And then again, earlier, Faith mentioned people coming out to ask their friends, maybe for cruise. We saw the likes of Tenny. We saw the likes of even Don Jazzy. After dropping block, he came out to say
he didn't beg. He said his own birthday is coming.
Yes.
That his birthday is 6 days after Davido's birthday.
yes.
Something like
And
that.
then some celebrities actually went ahead to paste the account number.
Messi Lambo did that.
Yes. So would you say that one for them is catching cruise, or would you say that
Messi Lambo did it. Destiny Etiko did it.
Yeah.
Rosie,
Messi
Churchill's
Aipe.
husband,
Yeah.
Churchill's
Dolce.
Churchill's
Churchill.
wife.
okay, so at what point would
P
you
Square
They were not
said,
catching
P Square,
cruise
P
anything.
Square, yes, of
They're
the
not
P
catching
Square
cruise anything at all. They just wanted to collect back from Nigerians. They were not catching cruise, because if they were catching cruise, in the end, you see them be donated back to, to people that actually need it. But till now, we've not heard
No
anything.
donations.
So the money has been settling in their
The only
account,
issue I
and they're
have
still
is-
having more. So
The only issue I
for
have is,
them.
why beg when Davido is begging?
Yeah.
Like, he did not know that you can tell your friends. And the reason why Davido was begging, not like he begged, the reason why he was asking his friends to give him money was because his birthday was coming. Then you know that you're pasting your account number, how? Someone like Messi, she did her birthday and a lot of her friends turned her and they sprayed her money.
yes.
We didn't hear anything. Nothing dropped.
I don't know if
for
you're. I'm
Nigerians.
not compelling her to give back to
Yes.
society, because she does that already. She has a foundation where she empowers young women. But you did your own birthday. Nobody stopped your shine. Nobody blocked your progress. You threw a lavish party and they sprayed you money. You packed your money, your susu, and went home. Now another person now is doing his own birthday and is doing his own thing, and you two, you're now saying bless your girl.
You
And
want
can
to shine
understand?
inside his shine.
It was somehow, because the person that asked for this money, that said we'll rise by lifting others, has created impact, in the lives of so many people.
So those people
He
are
asked
giving
for
as
this
per they're
and
even returning a
reacted, yes.
favor.
Yeah.
Then you that you even went to even take pictures with your fans outside is a problem. You see these celebrities outside, say you want to snap, they'll be like, they'll be snubbing and giving attitude.
yes.
And now you are coming to ask your fans for money.
Shingba, you
I
not
saw
see
so
you.
many comments, asking them, what have you done for people that you are asking, people to give you back. So
Yes.
it wasn't cruise for them. It was just a pure begging.
Okay, that's good. Speaking of having to do something for people, I remember some friends, actually people on my WhatsApp timeline actually called out their friends on social media, saying that, Davido's friends, okay, we're not asking for that kind of magnitude because obviously these ones are celebrities, but according to your own capacity now, on my birthday, you see people posting things like, in Adi, a queen is born, a king is born. Some will even do worse by saying, I'm sorry, it's coming late, all those kind of posts. So people were actually saying that they should, put one step forward, act like Davido and, bless me with cash on my birthday. What do you think about that one?
That's what I said just now. Before you ask people to bless you with cash, what have you done for people? Your friends are celebrating birthdays. Do you attend? Do you wish them? Are you the type that will come and say, oh, sorry, it's coming late? Do you post their pictures? Yes, even post pictures. Do you like their post at all? Even comments, wish them well. Do you do those, little things? You don't do them and you're asking if you want your friends to come and, it's somehow. So look for what you can do for others first. Think of what you can do for others first before you start asking people to, send you money.
Very interesting. Me, I'm of the opinion that come 2022, on my birthday, a queen was born, blocked. Today, God bless your good heart, blocked.
Okay.
Please, don't wish me happy birthday again on WhatsApp. I know the kind of people that will wish me normal happy birthday, post my picture. Those ones, I'll appreciate it. But my friends, they know themselves that you're watching this video right now. My birthday is the last birthday of the year.
Wow.
One has a birthday in February. I'm sure she'll see this video. The other one has a birthday in June, July. A lot of them before me. I'll be giving them gifts. I want to be very conscious and intentional.
Yes.
I will not just give you gifts. I will give you money. So when my own birthday will reach, let me not see you write a queen was born.
Oh, sorry, it's coming late.
If you're doing this, you're not supposed to do it intentionally.
I am doing my own intentionally.
Because you are expecting something back from
exactly.
them. That wasn't
because
he was giving out to society.
But he still came out to ask now. If he kept quiet,
if he kept
quiet, will he see 200 million?
He asked because he had a plan.
Me too, I have a plan.
Yeah, you're going to give it back to society.
We'll wait for that story. We'll wait for that story to unfold. Now, let's talk about entitlement also. We remember the veteran music star, Baba Frayo, that came out to say that, you know what, I've been here. Let me use the word that they used to use in the streets, so mine. And nobody came to my rescue. And this is Davido earning 200 million naira from friends and well-wishers and dashing it to the orphanage. Although he later came out to clear his name to say that that wasn't his intention. But what do you think about that? Do you think he meant it that way and he changed his mind because of the way people attacked him on social media, or do you think he was just misconstrued from the beginning?
However he meant it, doesn't really matter now. What matters is that when he was the Dengue Pose, top artist, what did he do for people? I'm not even sure. Davido was still like a small boy back then. Was he even born? Still a small boy then. So you can't compare the age difference. Maybe Davido didn't really know him as a person. And we've seen so many artists these days, after being top artists, before they go broke, begin to fall sick and start needing help from people. Now that you have the fame, you have the money. This would be for other upcoming artists, the ones that are doing well now. This is the time they need to invest, in friends, in families, in their health, so that they don't come back tomorrow and start blaming somebody that, had planned for his money, wanting to tell the person how person going to spend their money to come and give you the money. It's uncalled for. That sense of entitlement is, I don't know, it's eating us deep now. He should have, should have done it in other ways, like try to make a collabo.
You know why I'm laughing?
This artist. There are so many ways.
I just feel like
it's somehow.
Baba Frayo saw 200 million.
I'm like, hey?
He shocked him.
He choked.
As in, there was no other way he could express himself. It was out of shock and out of a little bit of jealousy. Like, I've been here crying out that I need money. Nobody answered me. Davido just say, send me 1 million. People have sent 1 million. And the David now added 50 million. I want to go and give to orphanage that nobody knows.
I mean,
that was, what people used to say is the first reaction is always the truth. That was exactly how he felt. Because I saw the video. There's no how he will come and explain and say that was not what he was misconstrued. No. Okay, I know how you felt. You felt bad. They say where I felt when a friend of mine sent me a screenshot that she sent the video money.
Oh, wow.
When he posted his account.
Wow.
I started backing. How much did you give me on my birthday?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you understand? People make their money, and we are not in the position to tell them how to spend their money. If the video wanted to use the money to clear his Rolls Royce, like he said, or buy another car and add to his fleet, it's his money. Highest people will come and say, people are hungry, and you are there spending money to do mundane things. Go and make your own. I saw a picture of John Legend's wife, Chrissy Teigen. Is that her name? Yeah, I guess so. She actually, took hair from the side of her head and installed them on her eyebrow. And she was like, she likes what it looks like now. She does not need to, wake up and start thinking about makeup. People came for her. They were like, people are out here hungry, and you're out here implanting eyebrows. And I'm like, is she the cause of your problem?
It's the entitlement for me.
I don't know if you understand. These people, you don't know the kind of challenges they are facing on their own. The fact that you see somebody spend money to do something you cannot afford does not mean the person shouldn't do it. That's why those services exist. Don't you know that the person that is installing the brow, that's the person's profession, and the person needs to eat.
And the person needs the money.
So if we now say, okay, don't install eyebrow, how would the person now feed? So Baba Frayo, man, when he now complained and now said, Davido, the orphanage, nobody knows, look at me here. Who did you give money to keep?
Yes.
When you were top.
Who did you give money to keep? So I think this is something, like you said, the new generation artists should learn. Because a lot of the older ones, it's not like it's going to stop. A lot of people will still suffer this thing because when you're making this plenty money from music and entertainment, it's like you're up there, you just want to fly private, you just want to wear designer clothes, you're not even thinking about investment. A lot of people are still in that WhatsApp group right now. Then we will now see the ones that are already successful as musicians. You still see them doing influencer marketing. You still see them looking for brand ambassadorial deals. And you start saying, money no they reach this one. You know they reach.
I mean, even Don Jazzy was dragged for doing social media skits.
Yeah, I even see Don Jazzy sponsor posts, his post from his personal account on Instagram. This is a man that's already popular. Then me that I'm not popular, I want to sponsor posts. You're not asking me why. I don't understand you.
I mean,
do you get? So allow people to do business. Allow people to sell what they want to sell. As far as what they're doing is legitimate, allow them do it, because each passing day, as you wake up and you inhale and exhale, money is leaving your account.
Yes, so
and that money must be replaced.
Yes, so and in the words,
instead of, let me just add this, instead of these, older artists, coming up to start dragging these younger ones, they should try and do collabos with these younger ones. Those their old songs, that was popular.
They should try and revamp their career.
These younger ones to, put the modern twist, and we'll still love it. And before you know it, you that's been, on one side.
Because I'm 100% sure that if Baba Fryo came out to tell Davido, I want to do a song with
that
you,
Dengen post.
He would have.
Do you understand?
He would have obliged. Yes, he would have obliged.
And
I remember
the number of streams will go up, and the money will still come for him.
Yes. I remember when Simi did Jeremy. A lot of people did not know that song Jeremy was from Sir Victor wife.
I knew.
Yes, but there are people out there who did not know.
Gen Zs would not know.
Until Simi did Jeremy, and a lot of people said, I love that song, I love the tune, research, and they get to find out. These are elderly people before
I
us.
always use Duncan Mighty now. You remember, nobody was hearing of Duncan Mighty again. And the next thing, sometime before COVID, that was 2018,
yes, Fake Love with Wizkid,
collaboration, Savage, Davido. And he came out again to limelight. And
yes, of
Baba
course.
started having shows again.
Yes, of course.
Imagine him going to beg now and say, look at me, Port Harcourt's first son, I've not eaten.
Port Harcourt's first son.
Last son.
Okay, so this conversation is so interesting that it has different sides to it. And another side I want us to explore right now is the religious angle. Because our critics have not only come from the social aspect of life. We have a particular pastor on social media calling out Davido, saying that if Davido does not pay tax from the money he gathered from fans and well-wishers, that he's not going to make heaven. So, and I'm just here thinking, what better way to make heaven than to give hope to the hopeless? Please help me understand.
If you talk about this tithing issue, I'm not going to leave here.
I have to set up my ring light like that.
I will have to bring, pastors and all of that.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it very short. I'll say, in terms of tithing, if you cannot key into what tithing is, then you do not have to pay at all. Because to just be like you're giving to the denomination or the church or the pastor, you're just giving to that person. You're not keying into what tithing is. So before you tell somebody to pay tithe, let that person understand what tithing is. That's it.
Okay.
Heavenly race is personal.
Okay.
Thank you and God bless you.
Yes.
You cannot force a man to pay tithe. The same pastor that is saying that if Davido does not pay tithe, he's not going to make heaven. Another pastor said, if you like, pay tithe and offering. If you're not born again and you're not living for Christ, it doesn't count.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so this is one pastor saying you must pay. And what do we know Davido for? Shake pay.
Yes. The same secular music that we are not allowed to sing.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So why do you now want the tithe, the people that even gave him the money? Don't you see the people that gave him the money? All of them are worldly people.
Yes, Bolajis.
You understand? They are all Illuminati. So why do you want tithes from that kind of money? So heavenly race is a personal race. So who wants to pay tithe and believes in it? Please go ahead and pay. If you feel mandated to pay, pay. If you feel a pastor is telling you must pay and you feel guilty, they guilt trip you into paying, pay. Whatever it is you want to do. But if you want to give to charity, give. Anyhow like I said, anyhow you want to spend your money.
Spend it. Yes, because haters are always going to hate and potatoes will potato. Okay, now.
Like, my main concern now is, this money that has been given to orphanage.
Yes.
The people that are in charge.
I was getting to that. So those children now that are supposed to get the money, the orphans now, so to speak, how are we sure, because this has also been the concern of many people on social media, how are we sure that these monies will get to the people who actually need it?
This question, on Monday. Let us ask our governments. about all the monies, the loans that the government has been collecting from China, from different countries, all the borrowing that they've been doing. How have they been using the money? When the government can answer that one, you come back.
I just pray that the people that have been set, you know, to man this it's very big.
Davido has promised that he would ensure that the money gets to them.
That they actually.
So you guys should relax. Don't worry. The problem is not how the money will be spent.
We'll still come back and talk about this.
Yes, of course.
Let's wait.
Yes,
let's give them some benefit of doubt.
As the matter is unraveling, we'll definitely be here to, bring you up to speed. On this very interesting note, we want to wrap up today's show. I had so much fun chatting with my girls in the studio, Faith Mai and Favor of Vieloba. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, do so right now to get more exciting updates from us. Also follow us across our social media platforms at TSLNIGERIA.TV on Instagram and Facebook. My name is Osasuke Ibei. Have a lovely rest of the day.
Stay connected to TSL Nigeria and get updates on the go all day, every day. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on TSL Nigeria Space TV and join our online family.